Hello, everybody. My name's Key, and welcome to CannReviews, like version 7. I don't know. It's been a while. Changing things up again. I am finished with school, so I have so much more time to be able to invest in doing this. So I hope you like the video. If you do, let me know. If you don't, let me know. So I am doing a little video about these Debunk diamond infused darts that we just got into the store. I think they're a year or two old though. December 2023 or December 4th, 2023. So they're a little old, but they're diamond infused. It's crushed diamond infused pre-rolls. 41.3%. No mention of terpenes. It's supposed to be diesel-y, earthy, and citrusy. And you get 0.3 grams, which honestly, pretty solid. I kind of like that. Personally, I don't like the big like 0.5 grams. I think they're a little bit too much. But 0.3 grams, really easy to go through by yourself. Now I did crack this open already, and I did take a peek at some of them. So there's only 4 of them left in here. We tried them last night. But yeah, pop top opening, really nice. And then these are the pre-rolls themselves, but they look cute and tiny, dude. Like, this is just like a pen for comparison. Dude, the amount of THC that's in here, like the weed, like the tip is tiny. Like, look at this. It's actually like adorable. So, you know, your mileage may vary, but yeah, these are tiny little guys. I personally, again, I really like them, and if they burn right, you can use them with you can share them really easily as long as they burn good. You don't canoe right off the bat. You don't lose a lot of your product. I haven't had that issue with these, but you know, again, your mileage may vary. It depends on what you use to light it. I just use a regular Bic lighter. But yeah, I light the front, like the top of it, this part right here. Obviously, I can't really show me using it. This little part right here is where I would light. So like right here is where I would light, and then I would wait for this part to get hot, and then this part would eventually heat up the rest of it. And I kind of learned that from like learning how to light cigars. So it's a very similar process, and because it's infused, I feel like it helps quite a bit. Now, debunk.life is their website, so pretty cool. Let's go over 19. Infused pre-rolls. I'm going to try to find out some information about the pre-rolls here. There's information about their 50s, their darts diamond infused. So Venom OG. This is what I do not like. And this is like a trend that's been happening in the cannabis industry quite a bit. And whether you agree with me or not, it's subjective. I don't really care. But what I've noticed is that like Venom OG, for example, typically something with OG in it, I would say leans more indica. A lot of my coworkers, also bud tenders that have been in the industry for a while, would say the same thing. And on Debunk's website, their description of Venom OG is a menacing sativa that strikes hard with heavy diesel and earthy flavors and a sharp citrus accent. Now that's fine. That's great. But they have it listed as a sativa, and they have, what's their other sativa? 24 karat gold as their other sativa. They have Blue Widow as their indica, and then they have lemon cherry gelato as their hybrid, which that's fine. Gelato stuff, typically hybrid. Widow, I don't remember. But like, you know, over the years, like you start to build up an association, and I feel like I want to make a video about this in its entirety of its own. You start to associate things like, you know, I swear to God, if there's like a company that makes like companies are getting like their genetics from like crossbreeding strains, which is fine. It's very difficult to find like the original strain, like if you wanted to find like Pineapple Express, for example, it's probably going to cost a lot. Probably is going to be some cross. You're never going to get the original genetics again, which is fine. That's how the industry grows. That's how it changes. But things like this, I feel like they should hold true to their like their lineage. Something with OG in it should not be a sativa. Venom OG, typically, we have it in our stores from like, what's the other brand that has it? The Loud Plug. Their flower, we have a 14 gram and a 28 gram. That's an indica. So if you like walk in the store and you see Venom OG as an indica, and then you're like, oh, sweet, they have it as pre-rolls. You would assume that they have Venom OG as an indica, but then you get a sativa, it's infused, it's 41, almost 42%. You might have a disappointing experience. That can really like turn people off of a brand. It can turn people off of cannabis in general, and being in the industry, that's not really what we want. And I think that I think that there should be industry standards, and I hope that the content that I make here kind of showcases that. I want to make it easy for you to be able to identify different like phenotypes. So phenotype being indica, sativa, hybrid. I want it to be easy to identify those kind of things, and that's the aim of the game for the content here. So thanks for listening to me rant. This was just a short review of the Venom OG Darts from Debunk. They're very, very cool, very high potency, little tiny pre-rolls. That just happened to be 42% and are diamond infused, and I think that they're awesome. Yeah, I feel like standardizing the names and like being able to like differentiate them is an important skill in this industry. So I hope the content helps with that. If you want to support that cause, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe if you want. We have a blog as well, so I'm gonna transcribe this whole video and then add it to our blog. So if you want to take a look at that, please do. And yeah, see you in the next one, I guess.